20 to about the 22.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
They have three tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
He's letting it fly for Cooks. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. He's on his way. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Purdy. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing here, Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown. Juwan Jennings from 19 yards away. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And again, it's Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now that play stopped by Drake Jackson. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
Prescott now. Going to take a shot for Gallup. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the Niners will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
That shit ain't happening, bro.
Not much up to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Dak swinging this out quickly to Lamb. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
Nice little field goal.
Interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 out of that, up to the 39-yard line.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. Purdy now to throw. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 39. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Purdy. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space, the big guys leading the way.
So the completion good for 7 there, and that'll make it 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race down the left sideline. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 16-yard line. 57 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure our guys were in the right place so there were no creases?
They missed their fits, didn't they?
Yeah, there was no fit there. The only fit was at the end when he threw his headset down after that big run.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
They were in a very good position to come up with a go-ahead score there. A really good drive. Instead, it turns into 6 points going the other way. Psychologically, I don't know what that's going to do to them.
So as a coach, you're looking at that as at least a 10-point swing, right? Because they had the field goal in their back pocket.
They certainly did, and you're right. At least a 10-point swing, maybe more.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On on third down. It's Pollard. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
25 yards that time. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He gets it to Cooks. And the Cowboys are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half.
Nice play.
This one away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw. It's knocked away and incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Malik Hooker. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give him the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, They won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And the Niners get there and bring him down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
Here's Brian Anger now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Didn't mean for that to happen. I was trying to call fair catch.
San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
You know Lawrence can't hang with that boy there.
Even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
The same target, same result. It's Kittle. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Now Samuel.
Come on, man. You got to get out there and block, bro.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
That would have been a big play.
This is Samuel.
Man, if Buford get out there and block, bro, you dead. I'm trying to tell you.
So now they're staring at a third down and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle.
Ooh, that'd been a nice play.
45-yard line. Purdy looking to throw. Gets this one to use check. He's got
you.
Gets this one down to the 24. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
All these good plays popping up for my coach's challenge, boy. Me and my coach's suggestions.
That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You've got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
I had him. Boy, I had him, boy.
That has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Back to the air on second down, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on 3rd. In motion, the tight end. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 23 yards for the touchdown.
Go ahead and with a Kittle. Yeah.
On to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
He ran off a little bit too deep, my brother.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to
That's why I keep telling people them curl ruts kill people on this game, boy. Everybody playing over top.
He'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And he's going to take this ahead.
You down 11, you running the fucking ball?
2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Oh, my God.
2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And
You
those
did.
just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him.
Oh,
but
you
still,
did.
With his talent,
You ain't never lied
expect him
about
to have
that.
more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's a screen now for Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Hey, one of them better get it. Hey, I say the curl route work on other people, not me.
I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough
You
spot
must,
to be in
you
this
must
late in the
be
game, and there's not a whole lot he can
good
do
run,
there.
good blitz.
Winds up
Me,
giving the ball
way to
away.
come through there.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2nd down and right back to McCaffrey.
Hell yeah.
They're gonna drop him
I
behind
can't
the
squeeze
line
through
yet
there,
again.
boy.
Things going from bad to worse. 3rd down, now even tougher.
This is
3rd
my
and
new play
13
right
after
here,
that
boy.
loss of a
I'm
yard.
happy to see this.
An easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the 1st. And he's gonna go
They came
down.
open too,
Gets right
boy.
back at the 40.
Both of them boy came open too.
To Jonathan Hankins. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there, and that will extend their
Rookie.
lead even further. So
He got a leg on him.
knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. But time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. He's
Boy,
gonna
you
drop
lucky
forward and
boy.
Pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Boy, you lucky
They'll
boy.
operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Here's Prescott. And that's complete
Once
to
again,
Cooks.
lucky boy.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong.
Hey,
you're
I
down
ain't
2
mad
scores.
at
I
you.
don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Meanwhile, Prescott.
Boy, they wouldn't let me hit stick him just now.
It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down. Those short little routes probably going to be open. The defense, they'll let those happen, especially when they can make an inbounds tackle.
Yeah, where's Coach Madden when you need him? He always talked about taking what the defense gives you, but sometimes you have to know when you have to take more. That was one of those situations.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
I just want you to know I'm giving you them thing.
And again, it's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard.
What?
And a pickup of
What?
about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this
What?
football game here on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. On third down, it's Prescott.
Man, they played me, boy.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
And it's caught. And now this is going to be close. The defense says
Right where I wanted you. Right in front of me.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. So they come
Yeah, you
up
did
on
better.
2nd
Hey.
down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Here's Samuel.
You talk about come on. You know who that is.
A gain of 10,
You know that's Bo.
49er first down.
You know that Debo.
A give running left, it's McCaffrey.
Man,
He's gonna lose
you
yardage here.
taking the wrong block, bro.
It's a 1-yard loss.
If he
It's
take
gonna bring
you,
up 2nd and 11.
I got a lane to cut back in.
Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. And that's in.
That should have been a pick.
Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. And this is caught. Jennings finding room at midfield.
You gonna catch him too.
This.
It's sorry, yeah.
Down to the 16-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Let me
And as
go
the
with
two
my
teams
dog
talking over on
right
their
quick.
respective sidelines, we take a break.
Either one of these will be
Real
open.
flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Oh, you.
Throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They